Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to the Horse Lord Mega Campaign in Hearts of Iron 4. In the last episode, we continued to work on the various wars that we have volunteers in. Well, these volunteers are primarily just sitting there being involved in battles. Well, we're actually trying to make some headway here, but we kind of got bogged down on this river and really haven't been able to make any progress, so it looks like that this battle may just conclude. We'll see how that goes. And, you know, because if these wars conclude successfully, either way, it actually increases world tension when the peace conferences go off. So more world tension is good for us because it's going to let us do things. You know, we had a bunch more flare-up wars. The Iroquois are fighting the Osage, I think. Or they did, and then they won. Yeah, there's a war between the Shoshone and the Blackfoot. That sort of stuff. Increasing world tension, but ultimately the primary goal of having our troops involved in this war is army experience, and we're able to actually pile up a significant amount of army experience, and we're able to design a Marine Division template, and we are training a bunch of Marines now, which are just about done. You know, and also continuing to work on trying to get our armored divisions trained up. And we're creating a new infantry division, our infantry army that is going to basically be part of the African theater here. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and create new theaters. You guys are done. You don't need to be doing any of this anymore, so go ahead and stop. Alright, so you are going to be in a new theater. This is going to be the North American Theater. North American Theater? Yeah. And then you guys are going to be in another theater, which is going to be the African Theater. African Theater. Alright, good. Because as we start getting multiple army groups in each theater, then things will start getting complicated. Alright, let's go ahead and unpause. Let's get it running. Eastern Canada and low supply. Really? Interesting. We can modify the government again. Chief of the Navy. Decisive battle expert. We'll go ahead and put that in there. Alright, so with 50 army experience here. So how did things go? Well, it looks like they didn't get across the river. Oh well. Again, it's not that important. The generation of army experience is what is important. So, let's go ahead and edit up our cavalry divisions. I think we're going to go ahead and do. Ah, there's our Marines. Excellent. For now, I'm going to put the Marines in the main theater. And they're going to be part of a Special Forces Army group. Which is going to need some experience. Alright. So. Edit. We need to modify this a little bit. What I want to put in the cavalry divisions, at least starting now, are going to be light self-propelled artillery and light tank destroyers. And we're going to need to remove a little bit of the actual cavalry to get the combat width down around 20. Okay, good. Throw in some engineers and throw in support anti-air? Yeah. Save it. Good. And that suddenly puts us at a massive deficit for light self-propelled artillery and light tank destroyers. Very well. Alright, get excavation 2 done. Yeah, we're going to need to expand that production. Do I have more military factories queued up? No, I do not. So, let's go ahead and queue up a bunch more military factories here in the core of our territory to fill that in. But that does mean it's going to impact the effectiveness of our existing cavalry for a moment. But that's fine. Now, I am going to want to actually get some light tanks in there as well. Alright, I guess we'll just continue working on equipment effort. Oh yeah, we need to get another armored division out there. And those things are going to be pretty much useless once I actually get what is supposed to be in there. Which I need mechanized infantry. Sin declared war on Nagar. Alright then. You declared war on them. Good luck with that. Unit's organization is too low to advance. Yeah, that's fine. Perfectly fine. It does look like that Kiev, guaranteeing the independence of the Ozdumenids, has volunteers sent to Chokwe, the Nahavandids, and the Birnayarans. Interesting. Yeah, you guys done messed up. We have some decisions available. Nothing that I really care about there. Just the promises of peace. Gets us improved stability. Which would definitely use some improved stability, but that's okay. The Democratic Party, the Socialist factions, put in power in Sind. Okay. Interesting that none of these are getting annexed. They're just, you know, forcing changes of regime there. Hey, they managed to get across the river. How about that? Finally. It's about time. No divisions in basic training. Really? Really? Interesting. Let's see. Ahead of time penalty for mechanized, but it's actually going to take 152 days. Go ahead and get it. Okay, what about you guys? Are you starting to get destroyers? You are starting to get destroyers. Good. You have a couple of heavy cruisers are going to be going in there. Hopefully I'll be able to get some more heavy cruisers in there. And actually, these two... You guys are going to need to go to the Black Sea Fleet as well directly. Yes. Oh, we've got 2 carriers done. 2 carriers are complete. Excellent. 90 ships. Okay, so the Baltic Fleet is going to get the brand new aircraft carriers. 10 destroyers, 25 light cruisers, 4 heavy cruisers. That should work. And then what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to create some new task forces. Though I would want a light cruiser to go with them. I'd want some light cruisers. What are we looking at as far as our light cruiser? We have this light cruiser hull. What's on it? Let's make some adjustments here. We definitely want the rapid fire guns, and I want them to be... Do I want the 15 centimeters, or do I want the 105 mils? I'd rather put 127s on there, but I don't have that option. I mean, 15 centimeter, 150 millimeter. Yeah, that would still be considered a light cruiser. But I basically want, let's see, hold on. We want to do a new, duplicate this. Okay. A new one. Okay, hold on. The current light cruisers. I think we'll keep these with the light guns. The light guns. New light cruisers that I make are gonna have some heavier guns. But I want to have usually two types of light cruisers. One is kind of like a fleet light cruiser that's like part of a main fleet, and then another light cruiser that's basically a really big destroyer that is used as kind of the, you know, command or lead ship for a destroyer squadron. It's kind of my thoughts there. Alright, but for now we'll just go with what we've got. Anti-air 2, fire control, sonar, yep, engine's fine, secondary batteries are good, armor's fine. We're gonna put more guns. More guns. Torpedoes? Torpedoes. Yes, we want torpedoes on here. More guns. Actually, put a float plane on there, and then put in more guns. Excellent. Oh, class. I guess we'll call this after cities. Alright, so let's find a major city. There, let's go with Novgorod class. There you go. Done. Save. Okay. So, what I'm going to want to do here is I want to convert these destroyers, because I'm pretty much done building these destroyers for now. And we're going to go ahead and get you guys under construction to serve as the command ships of those destroyer squadrons. And we need to train some more divisions. All right. Do I really want to get another armored division going? Let's get another set of cavalry. This is going to go to Africa. And then let's get some more infantry to kind of start up a new army group here in the main area. Democratic Party would now be called. We really need to flip over non-aligned. It doesn't really matter. I guess we'll just continue with the Conservative Party. Because it doesn't really have any change. We're now Mahmoud Kamal. Okay. Fortification engineer. Okay. Continuing to build up non-aligned support. We definitely need to flip that. Alright, there's equipment effort. Free dockyards are available. I'm not going to worry too much about it right now. Equipment effort 2. Alright, are you guys starting to get some equipment? You guys are starting to get some equipment. Good. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to divert off of the fleet doctrines for the time being, and I'm going to go ahead and grab medium tanks. Hit it. Well, I'm going to need a name for those medium tanks. Because what I'm going to do is that I'm going to convert all of the armored divisions over to medium tanks. It's basically going to cripple them. But, you know, it is what it is. Switch a lot of my factories from light tanks to medium tanks. I'm going to add light tanks to the cavalry. Just a little bit of light tanks to the cavalry. And basically that is where all of our light vehicles are going to be, is in the cavalry divisions. Light tanks, light tank destroyers, light self-propelled guns. All that stuff is going to be in cavalry. The actual armor divisions are going to be medium. So that's going to be the plan there. World tension continues to drop off. That's not good. Alright, mechanized offensive. Done. Air, land, battle, or shock and awe. Centralized fire control. See, soft attack, soft attack. Recon company, reconnaissance and reinforce rate. Tanks organization, tanks and armor variants, recovery rate. Soft attack, hard attack. Let's see. Army hard attack, soft attack, and hard attack. Tank and army variants. Enables tactical withdrawal. Air-land battle. All frontline battalions get +5 organization, air superiority +20%. I think I'm gonna go for air-land battle. Go ahead and go for it. %54. Alright, let's see here. Close air support expert is what we're going to go with there. Yep, we have no orders. Not yet, anyway. What we'll probably do is establish naval superiority in the Black Sea and then do a naval invasion across here once we're fighting Kiev. That will be the plan. Alright, what were the components? Okay, yeah, I gotta make modifications there. So I need to do some research for heavy tanks. Right? Yes. I think actually I have them under construction, right? Heavy tanks, heavy self-propelled artillery, heavy tank destroyer. All there. Towed any tank. Oh, we need to add that to our infantry. That should be easy enough. Let's see. Not that I really see many tanks. On the opposing front. We definitely need to bring that combat width down. Support anti-tank. Logistics company. Field hospital. Recon and support anti-air. Okay. We're going to reduce this. We're going to be over budget. That's okay. Save it. I think we're fine as far as fuel goes. Advanced machine tools. Keep working through that. Equipment effort is just about done. There we go. Equipment effort 3. Hit it. Yeah, these guys are technically still at war with the Byzantine Empire, but can't actually win the war because they can't get there. Base is in low supply. Really? Local naval base limits. That should be the best naval base available. Not quite. It's almost there. Even still, that shouldn't be using up that much supply. Alright, we got our medium tanks. Let's get some medium tank destroyers. Alright, and let's back off a little bit on our light tanks. Just a little bit. Free civilian factories. Build more military factories. There we go. Let's see. War propaganda, weekly war support. Repair the Panama Canal, which I guess is a thing that does exist here. Oh no, that's the Suez Canal. Panama Canal is over here. What are we looking at? We're at 55% non-aligned. Alright. Medium tank destroyer. Medium self-propelled gun. Let's get those medium tank destroyers in production. Nope. There we are. We're just going to need to let some more army experience build up. Some very slow headway is being made. Very slow headway. Looks like most of their armies are volunteers. Alright, there's our mechanized equipment. More infantry. You guys are going to be another army. And then we're going to make you another army group. And I'm going to have to promote somebody. Done. Okay. And then this army, I think it's going to go ahead and take position down there. Okay. Commander fell ill. And we have mechanized now. And we need new infantry equipment. Alright. We're actually toward the end of this episode. So, let's just get our mechanized equipment in there and under production as well. Alright, and we are starting to build up some army experience here. Converting all of these into medium tanks is going to be more than I've got. Okay. 30. And then converting these guys into mechanized is going to be another 15. So this is going to take 45 experience just to convert this current template over to what I want them to be. Alright. So, keep fighting there, boys. I need that experience. Alright. We'll go ahead and stop here for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.